What if I told you that one of history's most feared monsters was once a victim? That the mere sight of her could turn men to stone, yet behind those cursed eyes lay a soul betrayed by the very gods she once worshipped. This is the tragic tale of Medusa, a woman whose beauty was both her blessing and her doom. Welcome to Legends Reimagined, where we revive the greatest stories from history, mythology, and literature with the power of AI. Today, we uncover the sorrowful fate of Medusa, the cursed beauty whose name became synonymous with terror. Long before she became a symbol of fear, Medusa was known for something else, her breathtaking beauty. She was the most radiant of the three Gorgon sisters, the only one born mortal. Unlike her monstrous siblings, Stheno and Euryale, Medusa was human, her golden hair and captivating eyes drawing admiration from gods and mortals alike. She was a devoted priestess of Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war, serving within the sacred halls of the Parthenon. Sworn to a life of chastity, she lived in unwavering devotion, believing herself protected under Athena's divine grace. But beauty, as often seen in myth and history, can be a dangerous gift. One fateful night, the walls of Athena's temple bore witness to a crime that would forever alter Medusa's destiny. Poseidon, the mighty god of the sea, took notice of her unparalleled beauty. Consumed by desire, he pursued her relentlessly. And in a moment of cruel fate, Medusa, the devoted priestess, was violated within the sacred temple itself. She cried out for Athena's aid, expecting protection from the goddess she had served with such loyalty. But divine justice in Olympus was not given to mortals. Instead of punishing Poseidon, Athena turned her wrath upon Medusa. The temple had been defiled, and the goddess chose to lay the blame upon the one who had once been its pride. In what should have been her moment of salvation, Medusa was instead cursed. Athena, in a fit of divine rage, transformed her golden locks into writhing serpents. Her enchanting gaze became a weapon of horror, one that turned any living creature that met her eyes into cold, lifeless stone. From that moment forward, Medusa was no longer a priestess of the gods. She was a monster. Banished to the farthest reaches of the earth, Medusa sought refuge in isolation. She roamed the desolate land of Hyperborea, where her only companions were the whispers of the wind and the rustling of her cursed serpentine hair. She did not seek vengeance. She sought solitude, but mortals, in their hunger for glory, would not let her be. Warriors and kings, lured by the promise of slaying a beast, came to claim her head, only to become yet another frozen statue in her growing graveyard. She never wished to be a killer, but with every passing year, her legend grew darker, until the girl who had once been loved became the creature all men feared. Then came Perseus, the son of Zeus, armed with the favor of the gods. Sent on a near-impossible quest by the scheming king Polydectes, Perseus was tasked with bringing back the head of Medusa. Unlike those before him, he did not come blind, he came prepared. Guided by Athena herself, Perseus wielded a polished shield, a gift from the goddess, one that would allow him to see Medusa without looking directly into her deadly eyes. He carried a sword of divine sharpness and winged sandals gifted by Hermes, giving him speed beyond mortal reach. On a moonlit night, as Medusa lay asleep in her cave, Perseus struck. Using the shield's reflection to guide his blade, he severed her head in a single, swift motion. From her lifeless body, two legendary beings were born, Chrysaor, the golden warrior, and Pegasus, the winged horse, both children of Poseidon, hidden within Medusa's cursed womb. Perseus carried her severed head back to his kingdom, where it would be used as a weapon, even in death. Medusa, whose only crime had been to exist in beauty, had finally been silenced. Was Medusa truly a monster, or was she the victim of a world where gods played with mortal lives, where justice was cruel and power was absolute? Her tale is one of injustice, of punishment undeserved, and of the way history can twist a victim into a villain. Yet, over the centuries, Medusa's story has been reclaimed, not as a horror, but as a symbol of resilience, of defiance, of a woman whose suffering was transformed into power. Even today, Medusa's gaze remains unbroken. Her image is worn as a sign of strength, her story retold as a warning of the cruelty of unchecked power. So tell me, was Medusa a monster, or was she simply a woman the gods feared too much to leave unbroken? If you enjoyed this journey into myth and legend, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. And stay tuned, because the next legend we reimagine will be even more astonishing. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep reimagining the legends of the past.